Whilst an autonomous program is very useful for autonomous drive, often we want to control the robot that we've built with a joystick. So how can we modify a program so that we can do this? First of all, what's the difference between an autonomous program and a joystick controlled program? Firstly, there are no wait commands because you are the controller and therefore you're not waiting for the function to happen. So what we can do here to modify our file is to delete the wait commands. If we delete both the wait at the start and the wait at the end, we now have two lines of code that say that the motors will turn on at 127 RPM. But again, this is not under our command. We need to decide how to do this. First of all, let's remove our notes. At the moment, our motors will simply turn on. What we want to do is replace 127 RPM with our own control. So now we're going to use the VEX remote control option on the left hand side. Under variables you will see the languages VEX RT and in brackets a space. Let's now remove the 127, and where we have the option to type in, we're going to put down the channel which links to our joystick. Here we're going to use channel 2. What we now have is motor 1 in port 1 controlled by channel 2. So let's do the same again. This time we're going to choose channel 3. Looking at your joystick, you should see that channel 2 is the forward and reverse for one motor, and now channel 3 will be the forward reverse for the other motor, so two separate controls will control different motors. At the moment, the program will launch, it will read the lines of code and understand that these two are true. However, there is no period of time denoted to these being active. During a joystick controlled game, you would want to be in control for the full period of the game. Therefore, you need to denote that it's always true, rather than being a time allowance. What we're going to do here is create a while loop. Therefore, while 1 equals 1, therefore true, we're going to then open up a set of brackets. What we can see now is that while the activity is true, port 1, motor 1 will be controlled by channel 2, port 10, motor 10 will be controlled by channel 3, and this will always be true until something happens. In this program, nothing is there to trigger this to not be true, so therefore the controller will always control the robot as long as there is power. It's now good practice to remind yourself of what you've written. Therefore, again, / twice in the notes, we will denote that this is the left motor and this is the right motor. Our code is now ready to upload to our robot. Hit download to robot and see how it's different with the cortex and the controller now talking to one another.